Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Hey, you guys, welcome. I am back after months and months and months of a hiatus. But I am back and I really want to dig right in. So for me, it's just for me, for my I don't believe in resolutions. I don't make resolutions because I honestly believe that every single day is a new day, it's a new opportunity to become whatever it is your heart is desiring to become. So I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. However, I am committed. My commitment is to be radically different this year. And not only this year, not only 2025, but just for the rest of my life. I just want to live radically different because I want to see some things radically change in my life. And I know in order to do that, I have to make some radically different moves, some radically different decisions. So, one of the things I decided is that I really did want to get back on YouTube and just be able to share little nuggets because women really are my jam. I love women. I want to see us grow and develop and become everything that God has destined us to be. And I know part of that is me being consistent, me, making my videos and getting online and sharing what I believe that that will help us grow as women. So I'm going to get into it like right now because I hate when I'm watching the video and they just go on and on before they start what they say they was going to say. So I just wanted to talk about five things, five little bitty things that are actually super big things that we need to do or stop doing, not just for 2025, but for our lifetime. And I think the very first thing, I got my little stuff right here, y'all, so I don't forget, is comparison. I know we hear other people say this all the time. Comparison steals your joy, comparison this, comparison that. But honest to God, you guys, everything you hear about living a life through comparison is true. You have to get to a place where you can enjoy what God has blessed you with, that you appreciate your life, your career, your spouse, your children, whatever stage of life that you're at. And I'm not saying that you can't look to better things or to change things in your life, but do that through the lens that God has given you for your life, not for your friend, not for your coworker or somebody you see on social media or wherever you're looking at somebody else saying, "Oh, I wish I had that," or "Oh, I wish my life could be like that." Stop doing that. It will rob you from everything that contentment has to offer you. So, I'm not going to belabor any of these points because I really feel there's enough information out there that we can do our own research. However, I just want to bring these things to your attention as you are moving into your 2025 and the rest of your life. So stop comparing yourself and your life to anybody else's. You are uniquely and wonderfully made by God with a purpose and a destiny that is just specifically for you. So find out what that is and walk in that. Okay. So the next thing is overspending. Y'all, come on now. We just came off the holidays too. I know some of y'all out there overspent for no reason. Listen, there is nothing like financial freedom, you guys. There is nothing like not being in debt. It just frees you up in so many ways that I cannot even express. So, for instance, okay, if you maybe don't have a rainy day savings account and something happens with your car, and you need your car to be repaired so you can go back and forth to work or pick up your kids, whatever you need to do, that is what we call an emergency. That is a true emergency. Buying a pair of shoes, taking a trip, um, I don't know, just whatever else we do, buying something from Home Goods, anything that you have to charge that is not an emergency. We hear it all the time because it's true. You pay so much money in interest on the back end unless you're charging something and paying it off right at the end of the month, which I do agree with doing that so you can get your points or whatever partnership your credit card company has. Yes, get those points, get those airline points, get that cash back, whatever it is, and then pay it off in full at the end of the month. And the reason I'm so big on this is because financial freedom is just that, it's freedom. When you don't owe somebody, there is such a burden off of you. So imagine owing for a handbag. You don't went out here and bought a $4,000 handbag that you're paying on every month and paying interest. So well, not because I don't do that, y'all. I'm just gonna have to say I don't do that. But there are people who are paying for the founders of these companies great grandchildren to go to college or to whatever, to create their dreams, when we could use that same money in our own households to fund the dreams of our own children, fund the dreams of our own communities, be able to put ourselves in a better place financially so that if you do want to take a trip, you don't even have to charge it. You can say, oh, I have that right here. Oh, I have that right here. So please, this year and every year thereafter, look at the motive of why you are purchasing what you are purchasing and determine on the other side of that, this temporary joy that I get from making this purchase right now today, is it worth it in the end? Even if you can pay cash for it, even if you can pay cash for it, because overspending does not always have to be credit card debt. Overspending can just be simply that we are spending money for no reason when we could be investing that money, we could be saving that money, we could be saving for a goal to be able to accomplish something, to start a business, whatever it is. So you can also be an overspending, but spending cash, like spending what you have, but realize what you're buying. Is it wasting your money or is it adding value to you? Is it going to, you buy it and it's going to depreciate? There's no value in it at all. No value. How is it benefiting your life? So I said I wasn't going to belabor these, but you guys, I really, let's stop overspending. Let's not overspend, you guys. Okay, please, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Because this be me, you guys, having no routine. Because if you don't have a routine, y'all know that saying, if you don't plan, you plan to fail. If you don't have a routine, you plan to fail. You can get so much more accomplished if you have a routine. And I was really good with a routine for several years. I mean, I really had a good routine. I have no routine now. So, one of the things that I'm working on personally for me is to get back in a routine, because when I have a routine, when I map out, the things that I want to do for the day, for the week, for the month, they tend to get done, because I feel like no routine, for me anyway, leads to procrastination, which eventually leads to not getting done or not even getting the quality of work done that you would like to get done. Now, I am the kind of person who works good under pressure. So, like, doing something at the last minute doesn't bother me. Like, I work good under pressure. However, everything in my life can't be done last minute and under pressure. So, for me, that is what I am working on. I am working on getting a routine, you guys. I want to get up at a certain time. I want to, be able to spend my time with the Lord, get in my word, have my worship. I want to be able to, well, dependent, like, I've been doing this whole not eating till 12. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do that or not, because I might want to get up and make me a smoothie, have a cup of coffee. I just really don't know. So I have to determine what part of my routine is going to end up right there. But nevertheless, whatever my routine is, it doesn't matter. Make a routine for you so that you can really start accomplishing some of the things you want to see. And it will also allow you to see where you're spending like negative time. Like, are you spending too much time watching TV, scrolling on your phone, all of those things that are time suckers that you could be using that time to elevate your life, to spend more time with the Lord, to get a plan for your life so that you can really begin to move the needle and become your destiny. That really should be the goal. The goal is making your routine so that you can be moving towards what God has called you to do in your life. Okay? I'm not gonna belabor it. make a routine. Okay, what's next, y'all? What's next? That was three, I think. I'm gonna tell you why I put this one on here. Because I know some lazy people personally. They are just lazy and they are unapologetically lazy. But in the same way that I just talked about having a routine, if you are lazy, of course you're not going to even have a routine. You're just going to just be going through the motions, going through life, and there is such a difference when you're existing and when you're living. And I feel like when you go through life in a lazy way, you're just kind of just like whatever I do today, I just do it. Okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to eat, I'm going to go to work, I'm going to get off, I'm going to watch TV, and then I'm going to get up and do it again the next day. I don't feel like it. I know I need to, clean my closet this weekend, reorganize, but I don't feel like it. I'm not going to do it. It's just like there's nothing that motivates you. And to me, that's a spirit. I'm going to call that a spirit of laziness. And we we need to be excited about life. I know there are so many negative things that are going on in the world that we could really say, why? What's the point? Because honestly, we don't even know from day to day what is going to happen in this crazy world that we are living in. But God promised us life and He promised it abundantly. He wants us to walk in the fullness of the creation that He made us. And laziness does not fit into that scenario in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not saying like, boom, you got to get up today and just start making everything happen. But if you know you feel slothful or lazy or unmotivated, kind of start looking at that and look at little baby steps, things that you can do, things that excite you, things that set your heart on fire, things that make you say, yes, I really want to do that and do more of that. Do more of that thing and then add other things in. And you know what? This is going to lead right into the next one. Boom, boom. And then get around people who are excited about living life. This is so key. Your environment will dictate a lot of what you carry and who you are and who you become if you allow it to be. And I am always of the nature that says you have to have a good environment around you if you want to succeed in life. And I don't just mean succeed monetarily or career wise or anything like that. I'm saying just to be successful within, to be happy, to have joy, to be content, to know that you can achieve the things that God has destined you to achieve. If you have people around you who are always telling you you can't do it, that's too big of a dream. Why are you doing that? It's time to exit stage left. And I'm so serious. You want to be around people that are going to be like, yes, you can do it. And oh, you know what? I know somebody. Let me connect you with this person. Oh, you want to do that? Okay, let me pray with you because I want God to really show up for you if that's what He has for your life. You cannot be in an environment that is conducive to keep you complacent. Complacent is the enemy. Nobody is supposed to live a complacent life. We are supposed to be like trailblazers. We are supposed to be making a difference in the world. And how can you make a difference in the world if your environment around you is telling you that whatever you do, nothing is going to make a difference? Why do it? At the end of the day, it's just not going to matter. So I hope I was quick. I'm trying to keep these under 15 minutes, y'all, and it looks like I'm winning. So, oh, I forgot I'm supposed to be like, share, subscribe. So if this helped you, please do do subscribe because I really want to be more consistent in really feeding into your lives, feeding into my own life, and growing as a community of women, a community of believers, so that we really and truly can become our destiny. So I always tell my email subscribers that's all I got. That's all I got. So for now, that is all I have. I will see you on the next video. Eventually, I'm going to have enough videos where I can say, hey, watch this video next. Love you guys. Love you to life. Have a great day.